Welcome to Blow by Blow. We have a title fight, South African featherweight title fight over 12 rounds. Thando Vukuza and Sabelo Jubatha, live from the Orient Theatre in East London. And that's where it's happening. You can see, as expected, in East London, Orient Theatre, the mecca of South African boxing. They have come in their numbers to witness what promises to be a great fight.
Umlweni ndilungisele kakhulu ndilungisele uqaba full 12 rounds ne so enye uzixhomeke lapha eringini bakuza kwenzeka ntoni na
hayi le fight lena andizosho uba izophela kanjani so mina ngumuntu weboxing so apha zofaka i-lessons esipolo like ngizamboxa akhonto especial enye nenye azenzekela ke and then be round this year.
Once again, welcome to Blow by Blow. This is our last show for the year and we are going out with a bang. Thando Vukuza making his first defense of a title that he won from Leli Mbilase. Let's welcome in studio Jan Bergman. Jan, you found it? See, all right. And we're looking at a great fight tonight, looking at the challenger, Jubatha, going into this fight. I mean, a lot of history, as yet unbeaten. His last fight, he beat Chikrila. What can we expect from Jubatha?
Jubatha is a surprise package tonight, definitely. He's going to come out all force, trying to impress his inmates, to show them that I'm outside.
Former inmates.
Yes, he'll show them, hey, I'm out and I'm going to kick some butt. And definitely tonight, it looks like he's the more credible guy.
And I mean, looking at this, he's quite an unpredictable boxer, this Sabelo Jubatha. What does he bring into this fight?
Well, he's undefeated, and clearly that undefeated is he knows how to win. And as you can see there in the pads, he's throwing some good punches, he's working behind his jab, and he have a good reach too. So I hope he's just going to go and implement that in the fight itself.
Now, Thando Vukuza, a lot of history here. I mean, there was drama with this fight with Manelisi Mbilase, the first one. The second one also had some bit of issues, but he came out and won this one. A talented boxer. What can we expect from him tonight?
Well, Thando tonight must just step it up. I mean, step it up in the sense of trying to go in, hurt the guy and finish him off. Because he's a lack of giving the guy some room to recover. He's not finishing off. There's no killer instance. He must go out there, catch a guy, and take care of business. But he's not doing that. So he hits you, and then he step back and wait for you to recover. And that's when you're going to get a chance to get back.
The other factor here is that this is his first fight since the passing of his trainer, Welsh Mnguni. I mean, Welsh guided him in this fight against Leli Mbilase. Are we likely to see anything different from... you know, that Welsh has passed on?
The passing of Welsh is good and bad for the champion, but I can clearly tell you the champion knows how hard he's been working. He knows what was the key fundamentals of Welsh. So he'll come prepared tonight, making sure that he'll box his best as ever and winning this fight for his late trainer.
Well, that's SMS comment line today. As far as you're concerned, what were the highlights and lowlights in South African boxing this year? Share with us. A lot of stuff have happened. We've lost some boxers. We've lost some great legends. We've had some great fights. Let's find out what you say, the highs and lows in South African boxing this year. SMS to 34028. Well, at this point, the action in the Orient Theatre is getting warmed up. Let's now turn our focus to the Orient Theatre, where Dumile is standing by. And you can see with Duke there, looking like Father Christmas in the spirit of Christmas. Dumile Mateza, it's a big one tonight at the Orient Theatre. Can Jubatha spring a surprise against Vukuza tonight?
Well, it remains to be seen, Kwena, whether he's able to do that. Jubatha, you will understand, you will know, remember, he's a former inmate from Tanzania prison. As you all know, many of those boxers have come in and became good boxers in South Africa. But Vukuza on the other side is a man on a mission. Whether he's going to change his style from when he fought Mbilase. I thought when he fought Mbilase, he actually wanted to make sure that he wins the fight first, and then he can do other things. And with me at ringside, the man who can attest to that is Dixon Ngula.
Thank you, sir. No, I think it's going to be a very interesting fight indeed, considering what has been pointed out already, particularly about Vukuza. How will he cope without his late mentor in Mr. Mnguni? But I think that, you know, we will get to see that when we experience the fight tonight. Now, let's take a look at the tail of the tape and see how the two boxers fared up. Now, the champion taking away the height in terms of 1.79 meters versus the challenger's 1.77 meters. But he also walks away with the reach from Mhlekazi. He's got longer arms in this particular fight if you compare 181 centimeters versus 179 centimeters. And I think that could mean that the champion may be at an advantage.
Well, yes, the champion will fight this fight from the outside. That's his style, and he's going to come in and out. And it will be the first time that Jubatha is involved in a 12-round fight. He's never been beyond 6 rounds.
All right, that could be a telling factor there. So let's take you to the Duke, all in red tonight.
Ho, ho, ho! Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Mecca of South African boxing, East London, it's time for the holiday edition of the main event. Tonight, it's the South African Featherweight Championship. So without further ado, let's welcome our boxers into the ring. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of Scenery Park. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Sabelo, Homicide, Jubatha.
Time here in East London, and that is Sabelo Jubatha coming to the ring to see whether he can fight beyond the 6 rounds he has fought so far. Very cool young man coming to the ring.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring his opponent from Duncan Village, presenting the current South African featherweight champion, Thando Slugger Vukuza.
There you go, then the champion in Vukuza will be taken long walk to the ring. It's going to be a very, very interesting fight, this. I think that Jubatha Mhlekazi is going to have to deal with the versatility of the champion in this fight. And I know that, you know, Vukuza will be looking to use movement, angles, and everything he knows in order to make sure that he unsettles the young champion.
Oh, no, Yos, he's got to work hard. He's got to come and try and get through those arms. And it looks like they have strengthened that corner. That is the champion's corner.
Yeah, the Orient Theatre was rather subdued earlier today, Mhlekazi. I see that they're back in song for a change, and they're also back on their feet. I mean, it's hard to find this place, hard to find people who sit down when there's a fight here.
They know exactly when the main bout starts, and you don't know when do they come in. All of a sudden, this place is bursting at its seams.
Definitely. So I'm really interested in seeing what the challenger, Sabelo, Homicide, Jubatha, is going to do to deal with just how incredibly mobile the champion is. Just to remind you, though, that Vukuza is slightly younger than the challenger in Jubatha. Let's take it to the Duke for introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event is coming to you live from the Orient Theatre here in East London, where Mamali Productions, in association with SABC Sport for the love of the game, are proud to bring you the final boxing broadcast of the year. 12 rounds of boxing for the South African Featherweight Championship. Tonight's bout is sanctioned by Boxing South Africa. The fight supervisor is Pakamili Jacobs. The ringside physicians are Dr. Lungelo Dibella and Dr. Simpiwe Ndingi. The official timekeeper is Nongoku Titani. The judges for this bout are Sipiwo Mdingi, Lulama Mda, and Alan Matakane. And the referee in charge of the action is Andile Matika. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to those in attendance and to the millions of viewers watching across the nation, boxing fans, make some noise! Introducing first, the challenger. He's fighting out of the blue corner and weighed in at 57.10 kilograms and is wearing the green and gold trunks. He's had 10 professional fights with 9 wins and 1 loss. He's fighting out of Scenery Park. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Sabelo Homicide Jubatha. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He officially weighed in at 57.05 kilograms and is wearing the blue and white trunks. He's had 12 professional fights with 9 wins and 3 losses. He's fighting out of Duncan Village. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the current South African featherweight champion, Thando, the Slugger, Vukuza.
Well, as we await for the ring to be emptied here, man, a whole host of dignitaries in that ring, including and those are the words of referee Andile Matika. Tishara Secholomngang, Will Petelumlo. Mlo part got Jubatha. Sabelo Jubatha. Kona Waisak by baby champ. Silwa no Thando Vukuza.
Amasabego Langen, guys.
Amasabego Langen, no box up so.
Chokalo Jubatha on the left, jab downstairs.
Jubatha's going to try and rush this young man, but he throws a big punch.
Champion in blue, younger than the challenger, but champion is taller, has a reach advantage, meaning his arms are longer. Champion is left-handed. We call that southpaw in boxing. And Jubatha, the challenger in yellow trunks, right-handed, stepping forward.
Big punch of Starkerson backwards. Again is Starkerson. Big chance for Jubatha.
It's going to be the movement that's going to make a difference in this fight. Lefty versus southpaw, you'll see they're coming out fighting from the same side. Vukuza happy to just step back straight, not necessarily move.
Another big one.
Not necessarily move. Wow. Some big punches being thrown in round 1. Vukuza will be looking to move anti-clockwise as he's left-handed. But Jubatha, on the other hand, wants to close the distance.
Another one is Starkerson again, and it's Starkerson. Both those punches landed.
Vukuza very, very businesslike tonight, not looking to clown around. Good timing from the challenger.
Yes. A little bit though, he needs to close his fist. Seems to be slapping most of the time.
Yes, good work rate from the challenger, but the bigger punches, probably champion scoring with a higher percentage of his punches thrown. Yeah, challenger coming out better in those exchanges there.
Another big one to the jaw. customer, this champion. Thando Vukuza. Got to watch that wild punch on the outside. Well, the bell had long gone, and the boxers were still throwing punches. Welcome back to ringside, and we've seen some very good exchanges, especially towards the end of that round.
Yeah, I think on the basis of the last 30 seconds of that round, the challenger might have shaded that round, although, I mean, probably up to 2 minutes, the 2-minute mark, I would have said that the champion with a better, scoring rate could have taken that round. So very tight round indeed, that one. So what you're seeing, Klegas, is that Vukuza was not boxing in round one, quite keen to test Jubatha pound for pound and punch for punch. Let's see what happens. Will he come out mixing again?
There's a big punch thrown by Jubatha there. Vukuza went to the ropes. It's good to watch that. Jubatha totally unstable.
Yes, Vukuza hasn't looked to jab.
Jubatha is concentrating on a big punch here.
Straight punches from the champion don't necessarily give him any advantage.
He's in his own corner there.
Yes.
Right, and push.
So, slowly coming forward, closing that gap.
If you're looking at the battle of hooks, the challenger arriving first with his left hook, and Vukuza doesn't get time to counter with the right hook. Vukuza's tried a few things, and they're not working out yet.
Well, the one thing about Jubatha, he takes the punch and comes forward and throw punches of his own.
Also, Vukuza not moving towards his right foot. By that I mean not moving anti-clockwise as he should be. I mean, he's getting hit by, wow, he's getting hit by a straight right. But he won that exchange there.
Big punch once again from the champion.
Good feigning from the champion. I mean, he feigned and then made sure that the challenger commits.
The end of round two. Welcome back to ringside for this. The South African Championship title in the featherweight division.
There you go, a better round for the champion, Thando Vukuza. But let's see how things are going to change. You see, in that particular instance, you could see that the champion had feigned and took advantage. Now, let's see how the two boxers come out in round three.
Obviously, Jubatha has been told to come forward, and when he comes forward to throw those punches very hard. And they're looking for a knockdown.
Vukuza should not be retreating straight, disengaging straight, should be offering angles. both on the way in and on the way out. I mean, he's got a reach advantage. I believe he's got the legs to move. But I think he was way too keen to mix it up in round one.
Another good combination there from the champion.
Such a technical fight this. I mean, you can see Jubatha is battling for some attacking territory there. And whenever he steps forward, it's not happening according to plan yet.
Another one. He's got this uppercut that comes from the outside.
You mean the champion?
The champion,
yeah,
yes.
he's got a right uppercut that he throws from the outside. And he lands with it because of how flat-footed the challenger is.
No doubt.
Umjikelo wesithathu abafana mhlekazi yaboma bafuna ukusipha iChristmas yalonyaka enhle kahle. Wow.
Jubatha still lacks the basics in this fight. He gets hit by every punch that's thrown.
Counter punches from Jubatha, though. I mean, champion has got to watch all of those. Jubatha's been steady with the jab. It's just that, as you say, struggling to find the target.
It looks a little bit unstable for me too.
Kunjalo ngathi akaqiniseka kakuhle into yobana elinyawo lingaphambili lokunqela kufuneka libeke endaweni na. But I'll tell you now, though, that he's sort of stepping. He is in the attacking zone for the straight right.
Takes those punches well, Jubatha, and comes back. But he misses badly now. Good anticipation by the champion.
Yes, I mean, I think Vukuza is starting to box. Thing is, the champion is very unpredictable, but this fight is
very Welcome back to ringside as we take you to the corner of the champion. Take them in this round, Kulomchikelo. Vile kula kona kuthiwa makabethwa apha ezantsi kanye ecabange okanye enkabeni.
Mhlekazi, please watch what Jubatha is doing. Whenever it tries to throw the jab, he wants to step outside so that he can line up the straight right. And that's what he's looking to do, circling the champion clockwise. That's where his advantage point will be. In Dona Mhlekazi, it's easier than done. All easier said than done, all of this stuff.
Yeah,
and the referee is watching.
Now they are brawling. And I don't think the champion should get involved in a brawl.
Well, better is straight right. From that position, I mean, Vukuza, you can see, has this tendency of hanging his head low, inviting a right uppercut.
Very busy on the inside, the challenger. Very busy on the inside.
Definitely the challenger's round this.
Well, he's very busy. That's not where Vukuza is supposed to be.
It's almost as, wow. It's almost as though Vukuza is looking for a counter. You saw the right
That's not
uppercut.
where he's supposed to be.
No, certainly not. On the inside here, You can see that Jubatha has some ability to be effective as well.
Jubatha really taking over in this round. The champion took a big punch there. Another big one from the challenger. That's not where he's supposed to be.
Almost as though Vukuza has gone to sleep. He's going to regret this.
Well, yes, it's not hitting back. The referee's looking. He's trying to hold on.
That's amazing.
That's the end of that round. A round completely dominated by the challenger. Welcome back to ringside as we take you to the action in the last round.
There you go. A good straight right. As I was saying, Vukuza hanging his head way too low, inviting a right uppercut, but decided to sleep on the inside. I'm not too sure why. So there you go then. As we start round number 5, what's going to happen?
Fulan up.
Will Vukuza go back to boxing, or is he going to attempt to mix again?
Well, he has the measure of his man, but he cannot overwhelm his man if he throws one punch at a time.
Bigger punches thrown by the champion in this first 30 seconds of the round.
What's your feet?
He feigns that very well. I mean, he promises a straight left and then delivers a right uppercut, and you've seen him do that very well. Vukuza.
Well, the problem is he's got to be relentless. Look at him. He waits. He beats his man, and he waits for him to recover. And it is at those quarters where Jubatha becomes very clever on the inside.
Looks as though, wow, Vukuza is pacing himself, but he's scoring with some big punches in this round. It's just that as those punches, they don't really announce, but you can see that he's throwing some calculated punches, and he's pacing himself. I'm wondering, checkers, if the challenger is pacing himself.
The challenger has not gone beyond 6 rounds. Whether he's going to be able to go, if this fight, should this fight go to 12 rounds. The referee has been giving Jubatha some liberties in this fight.
Yeah, no, definitely. But Jubatha hasn't done much to win the round yet, so he's got to come out attacking. Another straight left.
It should not be difficult for the champion to beat his man. It is there where he should not be. And Jubatha is going to take his chances here. Come to the end of that round.
You use it then you go to then you come back and counter. president aziyakubethisa
boxa dlala nje boxa ifight enzalo le yabo ufuna ngabisa ngomvumela kucalele right ungaphumeli ngakula right one cephe nje siboxa
all the time.
There you go. Checkers, you are hearing some very well-educated comments in the two corners. They are telling the champion, do not disengage straight and walk away from the right hand. They want him to go anti-clockwise. And then they're telling the challenger, listen, your problem is when you are coming out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're looking for. Boxers who are being tutored and being trained and being taught boxing so that they're getting told exactly what they need to be hearing. You don't shout at a boxer when he comes in because you see he's in trouble. Just remind him exactly what you were saying at the gym. Because right here, what should be unfolding is a strategy that has been worked on in the gym. I'm sure that a lot of South African trainers can learn from what's going on here.
Now do they though? Mjikelo wesithandathu esikuwo kwakhona umbetha embambile. And those are some of the liberties besithetha ngazo.
Kunjalo mhlekazi Sompempe wahambela nje pha kude. Bathi makavale igap mhlekazi.
See, he misses badly with that one.
Jubatha mhlekazi bathe straight right funeka sibethe ezantsi. He must go downstairs with the straight right and come back upstairs with a left hook. Let's see if that's going to happen. He's not getting the opportunity because of the distance created by the challenger, the champion rather.
Taking his time with the side, Jubatha.
Unepavi yakhe.
There's these quarters where a good shot from the champion. While the challenger comes back.
Jubatha should be working harder. He is the challenger, Mhlekazi, and he's not winning this round. I mean, he keeps on inviting Vukuza instead of really making something of the fight himself.
Vukuza has to throw those punches relentlessly. Welcome back to the Orient Theatre. That's the crowd that's here coming to watch this important fight, the last fight of the year 2009.
All right, some of the highlights here, as you can see, Vukuza moving towards the right hand. In fact, receives a left jab. He should not be in that position, should be circling anti-clockwise, and that's what the corner's been telling him. Vukuza, stay away from the straight right. There you go, as the two boxers fixing themselves now. Champion in white and blue trunks. Longa skate. Nguyeke oyintsashelo unqoba iskate mhlekazi.
Very deceiving stance in Jubatha. Waiting to counterpunch all the time.
They were asking him not to counterpunch. He's the challenger. They want him to go out and take the title. So I think he's trying to do that in this round. Klegas, do you think I'm wrong in saying Jubatha has more support in this hall?
Well, it looks like he has more support. You must remember, Jubatha is from Tanzania and Vukuza is from Duncan Village. And there's this rivalry between these two areas in Tanzania and Duncan Village. And it's evident here today.
You can see these boxers were preparing for each other. They were working hard, making sure that they know what the opponent is going to do.
Douglas him and he watches him.
Well, he's closest to the action, so he probably saw what he didn't hurt him. Just sometimes you launch in and the next thing, there's a haymaker coming your way. Gotta be calculated.
That's all.
Big punch to the jaw.
Right.
Now, when you think the referee is going to warn the challenger for holding and hitting, he doesn't do that. I'm convinced, Dixie, that Vukuza is a 1-2 boxer. He doesn't throw those punches relentlessly. He doesn't throw enough, even when he has his man in danger.
Just to get into Vukuza's mind frame, I think he's probably thinking he's just got to do as you would if you're left-handed fighting a right-handed boxer. Throw a few punches that are effective, and the effective punches are the straight left and the right hook. And then turn your boxer. If you try to do way too much, particularly as you can see, Jubatha carries a punch as well. He still is very dangerous.
Come to you live from Orient Theatre at the Orient Beach in East London. Let's have a look at some of the action in that round.
There goes again the champion feigning that straight left and then taken. Look at how he picks the left hand instead. And Jubatha does not have a moment to counter punch yet. Everyone directing instructions towards their own boxer. Let's go.
Well, this is round number 7, scheduled for 12. 8. Round number 8.
Round number 8.
For 12. This is virgin territory for Jubatha.
Stop. Neutral corner. Time. Time.
All of the Orient Theatre such anticipation, but I believe the challenger has been giving away some rounds, and he's got to come back into the mind frame he was at the earlier parts of the fight. Focus. And the only thing that Vukuza has done is really to unsettle the challenger's game plan, but looking to loop with some left hooks. He's closing the corners now, the challenger.
Strategy from the challenger. He just comes forward all the time. Former inmate of the Tanzania prison. Another big punch from the champion.
Champion's defensive moves are puzzling. Oh, wow. Jubatha got caught by a right, straight left.
Well, he comes back with vengeance.
Wow. Ilando ke mhlekazi ukuthi uqobisa nyani ke ngoku le. Ungayithethi nje iyenzeka.
big punch from the champion.
I think we're keeping quiet because we're appreciating skill.
Oh, yes.
Jubatha finding the target with some of these punches. But I believe him, I mean, although I don't think Jubatha is doing enough to unsettle the champion here. But we're going to take a short break. We'll be back.
Have a look at that, some of those punches. Big punch from the champion.
I was just going to say, Mhlekazi, the champion in Vukuza, not moving in the right places really, not planting his feet in the right places. He's just relying on sheer skill here.
Misses badly, although he had his man in his sights. Great expectation, great excitement here. Round number 9. You can hear the frustration there from Mpula.
Neutral corner.
Well, let's see, the referee called and told the corner he doesn't throw that water into the boxer because the referee got wet too in the process.
Oh, Bamshambile. Vukuza now quite content to try and counter punch as well.
Vukuza kuzafuneka angasondeli aze ngaphakathi because uJubatha engathi ufumana i-upper hand xa epha ngaphakathi.
Injalo kanye loo nto kanti uJubatha on the other hand, we really got to commend him for where he plants his left foot. It really opens up an opportunity for his straight right. And that's why they were saying to Vukuza, he must not disengage straight.
Big punches from the champion.
Both sides.
Both sides. Well, another big struggles him, and he watches him.
I mean, why would Vukuza want to be there? That's exactly what you were talking about. So Vukuza should be looking to clinch and turn and then create that distance again. But Jubatha is quite happy with this arrangement here.
Jubatha is very good on the inside.
I think the ref there should have just let them, do their thing on the inside, because that does give the it does give the challenger some advantage.
These boxers, local specialists. Well, I take my head off for Jubatha. He's never been so far in a fight.
Finding the target in this round, Jubatha.
It's because the champion is doing exactly what we said he should not be doing. Good shots from Jubatha. Good shots. And the champion goes down. And he goes down. He's not going to get up. He's not going to, should not be getting up. Well, that's not even saved by the bell. in my books, Vukuza was out.
Yeah, no, Vukuza there giving away the fight. Vukuza's finished. No clinching.
Coming back very strongly now.
I was just going to say that Jubatha has a lot of ground to cover because he gave a few rounds away before this dramatic round 9. And he is just looking to finish. Vukuza not steady on his feet.
Vukuza doing the same mistake we've been saying he should not be doing. Well, the challenger will take his opportunity, and this is it. Very strong on the outside. Jubatha.
Vukuza can barely stand on his feet. He's just going to rely on the right hook and turn Jubatha as he jumps in.
Good combination from Vukuza, still has what it takes.
But he's lurking for a left hook in Vukuza. It's amazing how he holds his chin, just up fishing for a left hook counter from the challenger.
Oh, no, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Jubatha is a new South African champion.
Absolutely no complaints. There shouldn't be any complaints. Vukuza loses his title in the first defense of his title that he won at this very same venue against Manelisi Mbilase. All right, there you go now. And he turned around. Look at that. You do that, the ref is going to stop the fight. You turn your back on the opponent. That's it. The fight is ended. And before you know it, you don't have your title anymore. As I was saying, he gets caught by a left hook. I was just saying at the beginning of this round that the champion Vukuza holds his chin way too inviting, lurking for a left hook. There you go now. Brand new champion in Sabelo, homicide, Jubatha. All right, fight fans obviously emotionally involved. There you go. That's the new champion. New champion working very, very hard to win this championship here today. I do believe that Jubatha giving away rounds 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then to come back in round 9 and drop the champion. There you go now as we take a look at the fight summary. There. But, I mean, Vukuza's got to learn that he's got to stay away and not be in that position. What's hitting him is the right hand, and that's because he's not avoiding it by moving away from it. But you can see that that was just a defensive move there. Not too sure where he is, but things not looking good for the champion, but very good at feigning some of those punches. All right, let's take it to Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Andile Matika stops this bout 1 minute and 29 seconds into round number 10 to the winner by TKO and the new South African featherweight champion, Sabelo Homicide Jubatha.
New champion being introduced, and of course, well done to him. The homicide, Jubatha, winning spectacularly here, but definitely a tough fight, and I predict that there definitely will be another fight between these two. All right, Mr. Mateza.
Nkosi Dixie, mfoka Jubatha, namhlanje umzi wothusile. Uqala nokulwa impilo ugqitha kwimijikelo emithandathu.
Bawumatheza ndize kule fight ndilungise kakhulu because ndiyayazi uba uqala kwam uluza ndaluza kulaa jim kavukuza and bendiyazi noba uvukuza njengoba enyola mna nje undinyola kube yazi ubana bethwa ngumatima nge-knockout so mna ndiyazi uba yayimisteyikhi yam because ndamngxamela ondiqubula so namhlanje ndize kakuhle ndathi chu abaphathi bam bandixelela yonke into ndalungiseka kwimisteyikhi ebenyazo.
Ingalo zakhe zinde yaye thina besicinga uzawulwa ngaphandle inoba ikuncedile into yoba afuna ukumikisa nawe.
Hayi ndimbonile hayi yena bendimazi into yoba uzawufuna ubaleka phaa ndizamvalela mna ndizamvalela nawe ndimvalele nangoku.
Ingaba lo mlo beniwulungisele njani kuqala?
Lo mlo ndilungisele kakhulu uba uyakhumbula kona ndisilwe noshicila apha oko nandijima ngoku oko abaphathi bam besemveni kwam bendingcelele ngayo yonke into.
Namhlanje uyintshathi ufuna uze kule ndawo ungomnye bethi mancinde zakhe zanexesha ziphaya kwitrongo yasemdantsane wafunda lukhulu phaya.
Ndifunde lukhulu phaya because besisinikwa kakhulu isupport singo-sportsman phaa sisinikwa kakhulu siphuma sidlala kwezi ndawo kodwa singamabanjwa so namhlanje ndiyayibona into abebeyenza abaphathi bam phaya babefuna into yoba ndibeyilundiyo namhlanje.
Jubatha sivuyisana nawe yeke le nto singakhwabi izandla sivuyisana nawe kweli nqanaba ufikelele kulo. Choking for Jubatha, great fight here in Tanzania, in Orient Theatre. It's the only place where it could happen as we go trying to find the challenger, the former champion. Vukuza ingaba kwenzeke ntoni?
About to me the men's guy from the fight.